Hello everyone, Miss Lizzie here with another spring craft, and today we're going to be making butterflies out of coffee filters. Now this one is a really easy craft. It's something really fun and creative. There's no glue involved, there's no scissors involved. It only requires a few things. So I have some coffee filters. You can do one or two. It's totally up to you. These are going to be the butterfly's wings. It looks really nice if you layer two, but I'm also going to show an option of just one. So it's up to you and how many coffee filters you're willing to donate to this craft. I have a pipe cleaner. It doesn't matter what color. It doesn't matter what length. I like them fairly long, especially with this craft, because we are going to be twisting it up. It's going to be used as the butterfly's body. So this is just the length that it comes in. I have two pony beads. These are completely optional. They're just little beads that I will put on the end of the antenna for the butterfly. I have some markers. I have a bunch of different colors. We're going to be coloring the butterfly's wings. So any colors you would like. And then I have a spray bottle full of water. It doesn't matter what kind of spray bottle you use. We had a big one here at the library. But if you have little ones like travel size, those will work great too. And then I have a paper plate just to catch any drippings. You can also use a big Ziploc bag to catch any water, or for something for the coffee filter to lay on. You could lay something down on the table, a tarp or something. It's totally up to you. So to start, I'm going to start, basically we take our coffee filters and we color them. So I'm going to lay it as flat as I can on this paper plate. It's okay if it doesn't lay completely flat right now, because once we wet it, it will. So I kind of flip it both ways to kind of get it as flat as I can, and then I just kind of take the colors that I want to. So these colors, you can kind of color and make any kind of designs that you want. They're going to bleed into each other when we get them wet. So it is something, if you wanted to keep in mind, certain colors that will get a little muddy. The colors that are next to each other on the color wheel, like red and green, blue and orange, purple and yellow, those will kind of get really muddy next to one another. So you can keep that in mind. But again, it's not a big deal if there's a little brown and there's a little muddiness in your butterfly. That's totally okay. You can let your little kids do whatever they want and use whatever colors they want on their butterfly. I just wanted to throw that out there just in case. So I think I'm going to do a nice warm tone butterfly. I'm going to use some oranges, reds, and yellows. So I have 3 markers here. Again, you can use as many colors or as little colors as you want. And I'm just going to color all over the coffee filter. You can do different designs, but to kind of let the tie-dye bleed in a specific pattern. But again, it really doesn't matter. This is great for kids to just get really creative and colorful and just scribble all over this coffee filter. So I'm just going to color kind of like the outskirts orange and let it fade in as we get closer to the center. And it's okay if it doesn't look perfect, because the colors are going to blend and bleed once we put water on it. Alright, so I did some of that with the orange, and I'm going to go in with some red and some yellow as well. So this is one of those crafts that you have to be a little patient with, because these do need to dry. So you probably have to wait like a day before you can really assemble the butterfly. And I'm going to do some yellow on the edges. And again, there's really no rhyme or reason to this. If you wanted to do specific patterns on it, you could. If you wanted to worry about colors getting muddy, you could, but it really doesn't matter. So this is what mine looks like. I did some red, some orange, there's some yellow around the edges that you can't really see on camera. And then, what's really fun, if this wasn't already fun enough, we're going to spray it with some water, and this will add the tie-dye effect. Now this is really fun to watch because you can start to watch all of the colors mixing together. I'm just going to spray just enough to saturate it. Saturate it all over. There we go. And you can see the colors are starting to bleed into each other. And it looks like tie-dye. So, like I said, now that that's done, you have to let this dry. So this is going to probably take overnight. I have one right here that I already did. I did some purple and some blue and some yellow. It looks really pretty. And again, this looks really nice if you do two. I was just doing one for the sake of the video, but it looks really nice when you have two, because when we fold it and you make the wings, it makes them really big and full like a butterfly. But you can also just do one. So, I have some water on the table, make sure not to get it wet. Now that we have our wings, we're going to fan fold it. So what I'm going to do is fold the edges one way, so take a little bit and fold it down, and then the other way. So I'm going to flip it, and then so it makes like a nice accordion style fold. And take it and hold it that way. I'm just going to do that the whole way round. Till I get to the end. And you can do this as tight or as loose as you want, depending on the pattern you want. I'm doing mine pretty loose, which is fine. And now, so when you take it out, it'll have all those nice creases in it. So, but you don't want to do that just yet. I just wanted to demonstrate, because now I'm going to have to do it again. So why you want to keep it that way is so that way it's really nice and creased when you unfold it. And you're going to want it to be folded for these next couple of steps. Okay, so I have my little wings together, and you want to hold it pinched like this so we can see the wings poking out, because then they're going to flare out nicely. So now we're going to take our pipe cleaner, and I'm going to make it like a little U, and I'm going to loop it around the wings like this, and then cross the two ends to make an X at the front, because we're going to twist the body like a twist tie, and that's what's going to make the body, and these two little points at the top are going to serve as antenna. So again, I'm just going to pinch it, hold it in place, and then I'm going to twist. Take the loop, twist it, so it looks like a little body. Give it a little twist for the head. And there it goes. And you can make your antenna bigger, you can make your body smaller. It's up to you. And then, like I said, there's an optional step where if you have any extra beads, you can always put them on. Makes it really pretty. And then we can fan out our wings. How pretty! And like I said, if you had two, then you can put them together and it would make another set of wings on the bottom, so they look like big kind of B-shaped butterfly wings. But as you can see, it also still works with one. And now you have a really pretty butterfly to play with, and I like making the body kind of long so you can hold it and make it fly. And you get to design the wings all yourself. So again, like I said, it's really simple, really easy, just a few materials. The only part is you have to wait a little while for your wings to dry, but look at how pretty that already is. That'll make another nice butterfly. So I hope you enjoyed this craft. Really simple, really easy, really fun and creative, which we love to do here. So I hope you enjoyed it. And again, I'll have some books linked in the description if you want to add a book with this craft like I always do, any nonfiction books about butterflies, or any picture books about butterflies, and make sure to search our catalog if you want a little bit more. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed making your coffee filter butterflies with me. And if you make this craft, make sure to send it to my email and we can put a picture of it up on the wall, on our craft wall here at the library. I would love to see what you guys create. Or if you don't want me to put it on the wall, I would just love to see all the different colors and butterflies you guys make. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon, and I hope you enjoyed this craft. Alright, bye-bye.